Yo guys, what's going on here? It's Rose bringing you guys the WPF quarterfinals, semifinals, quarterfinals game against WreckItMike, one of my good buddies in this community. Very nice guy, great player. I'm super excited to bring this game to you guys, but I'm also very nervous because this very well could be our last game in the WPF. We made playoffs. I'm super excited. Our massive win over Soulblaze last week is what catapulted us into playoffs, which I am so happy. Quite frankly, if we didn't win by the margin that we did, I don't think we made playoffs, looking at the standings afterwards. So, I mean, I cannot believe we're here. I am super excited for this game, but I'm also very nervous for this game. So with how the WPF playoff bracket works, basically the top 4 seeds pick from the bottom 4 seeds, and is an 8-player bracket, top 4 picks from bottom 4. And Mike was the number 1 seed, and he picked me, the number 8 seed. So, you know, it just kind of worked out that way anyway. But like I said, I love Mike. He's a great player, phenomenal, and I cannot wait to play him here. But let's go ahead and let's get into the team builder in what I hope is not our last game in the WPF. If you have missed our season, if you haven't been paying attention, which I don't know where you've been, but our team is Terra, Necrozma, Cinderace, Zarude, Blood Moon, Terra Rotom Frost, Diancie, Slowking, Paldean, Tauros Aqua, Bronzong, Swala, and Vigoroth. Mike has Terra Annihilate, Deoxys Speed, Garchomp, Scizor, Tentacruel, Rotom Heat, Rabombi, Galarian Moltres, Terra Blissey, and Lycanroc Midnight. Some massive threats coming off of Mike's team. He has a very scary team, and there's no surprise why he's the number 1 seed. Terra Annihilate is a problem, depending on what set he wants to bring. There's a few things he could do. He can run like a bulk up set, which is like, you know, kind of standard Annihilate. He can run like Scarf Final Gambit. He can run just like a offensive, kind of like Choice Banded set. He can run like a weird Stealth Rocks variant, because my removal's not that great. Like, there's a lot of different things he could do, so it's going to come down to exactly how he wants to use this Annihilate. But this thing, if I'm not careful, can absolutely wreck my shit. Deoxys Speed could very well be his lead mon. I've done a lot of mocks for this this game this week, so I want to give a huge shout out to my my front office, mainly guys Colin, GentlemanThomas, Cherry Mancake. I believe Thriller helped out a good bit as well. So just, some good friends of mine gave me a lot of help, a lot of pointers this week, and I cannot thank them enough. So huge shout out to those guys. Just thank you. But yeah, Deoxys Speed is something that we could see as a lead-off mon. Garchomp could give me some problems if he brings it, depending on the set. If it's a tanky Garchomp, he can definitely give me some problems with a Hazard Stacking set and Dragon Tail. He could be like a Double Dancing set with like Scale Shot, Swords Dance. There's a lot of different things he could do. Scizor is a massive problem for me. If he is a Swords Dance Life Orb set, I could just lose. That thing rips my team to shreds. +2 fucking Bullet Punch does a shitload to almost everything on my team. And then he could bring like Dual Wing Beat as coverage for the Tauros. I mean, he could do a lot of different stuff with it. Tentacruel I could see showing up. I'm not entirely sure. I've done, like I said, done some mocks. Some of them, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. If it is, though, I think it's going to be like a physically defensive set to check like Cinderace and Zarude pretty well. And as well as Tauros if I decide not to run Earthquake. But Tentacruel could come if he wants to bring like Spikes and, Rapid Spin and stuff. Rotom Heat, I don't know if it comes. I think it's got a fine matchup. I don't think it's anything special. He could just bring it to fuck with me because it's my favorite Pokemon, and he knows that. So you know what? That's something that could happen. Rabombi is a massive threat to my team. That is a crazy statement, but it is a massive problem. If he brings a Sticky Web set, that's honestly better for my team. I'm going to be honest, it is better if he brings webs. If he is a Specs Rabombi or a crazy, some kind of crazy Quiver Dance Rabombi that he wants to bring, 2-hit KOs and 3-hit KOs my entire team. I'm not even kidding. Moonblast is a 3-hit KO to 2-hit KO on everything. Bug Buzz for a lot of that as well. Psychic is good coverage. Like, this thing rips my team to shreds at +1, whether it's Specs or Quiver Dance. So hopefully he doesn't fucking do that. Galarian Moltres also Dark plus Flying. My only switch in is Diancie. So it's like, that could, like, he could definitely see that and just bring a Double Dancing Nasty Plot Agility set and rip my team to shreds, and there's nothing I can do about it. Blissey could be a problem. Here's my thing. I think Blissey is pretty good in this matchup, but I don't know if he's able to fit it. I have ways around it if I need to, if it does show up. But like like I was saying, he might not have the room. And then Lycanroc, I'm going to be honest, I don't see coming. My team just fucking obliterates that thing between Necrozma as a potential setup threat. Zarude rips it apart. Blood Moon, Frost Tom, depending on my Terra type. Like, I just have a shitload of things on my team that can just rip that mod to shreds. I really don't see it showing up. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get right into the team, what we're bringing, and why we are bringing it. First up, we are going to bring Necrozma, White Castle the Necrozma, who has been very, very good for us since we made the transactions. We're bringing the heavy-duty boots this week. We are running the Terra Fire with Photon Geyser, Terra Blast, Moonlight, and Dragon Dance. We are running 200 HP, 64 attack, Adamant, 244 speed, and like I said, Adamant Nature. After a +1, we will outspeed Rabombi. We cannot outspeed a Deoxys Speed after a +1 if he's like a max speed set. And so for me, I just don't see the value in that. I don't even see the value in trying to go for that. So we're running enough speed to outpace Rabombi after a +1, and I can guarantee you that because I have boots, and so I don't have to worry about webs if he wants to bring those. I'm running a lot of bulk because after a Dragon Dance, I can just kind of chunk a lot of his team anyway, so the attack investment really isn't super necessary. Because like I said, quite frankly, after a +1, this thing chunks his team anyway. So it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, hopefully this is my win con this week. Hopefully I'm able to put it in a position to clean up the game. Next up, we're bringing IHOP the Cinderace. Probably one of my MVPs this season. This thing hasn't done anything crazy. Like, it hasn't picked up a ton of kills. I think it's actually my second kill leader, which is crazy. I mean, this thing has honestly just been so good for me this season. I've absolutely loved using it, and I'm very glad I picked it up. We're running the boots on this as well. U-turn, Pyro Ball, Court Change, and Quick Attack. With max attack, Adamant Nature, 16 defense, and 240 speed. Speed is for Garchomp. And then Quick Attack is just in case he gets like set up with like a Scale Shot or something, and it's just able to pick off like Deoxys Speeds if it's at certain percentages, just do some damage to that if I need to sack this thing off. Pyro Ball does a lot of damage to a lot of his team, outside of Garchomp, of course, like I mentioned. But outside of that, and Tentacruel as well, Pyro Ball is pretty spammable on this team. Rotom Heat if he wants to bring like a defensive variant to check this. Like a, Fizz Def with like Thunder Wave, he could definitely do that. But Cinderace is very, very good into this team, and I could see it doing a decent bit of work as per usual. Next up, we're bringing Jamba Juice, the Zarude, with the Salic Berry. We're running Knockoff, Rock Slide, Synthesis, and Bulk Up. We're running Speed for the Garchomp, max HP just about, and the rest in attack. My goal for this is to basically bring this on Garchomp if it shows up, set up in front of it, and hope he doesn't have like Fire Blast or something, is really my idea. Because after a +1, Earthquake's not doing a whole lot, Dragon Claw's not going to do a ton, and we can just Synthesis out of whatever damage he does, and hopefully I get to a point where I get put in range of my Salic Berry, and I can outspeed the Deoxys Speed with this thing, and put in a shitload of work. Otherwise, Knockoff is free into most of his team, and whatever doesn't get hit by a Knockoff for super effective or neutral is hit super effectively by the Rock Slide, namely for the Glaring Moltres and the Rabombi. Outside of that, Rock Slide's just decent coverage, and also for the Rotom Heat. But next up, we're bringing probably my favorite set this week. This is a very, very, very specific set we're bringing. We are bringing Hardy's the Blood Moon this week with the Eject Pack. We're running Blood Moon, Close Combat, Earth Power, and Taunt. 232 HP, 56 attack, 112 special attack, 108 speed, and a Rash Nature. The speed, if I remember correctly, is for a 0-speed Scizor, in case he decides to bring that. The special attack investment and the attack investment are very specific, because if he wants to bring in Blissey on the Blood Moon, I click Blood Moon on that switch, then I click Close Combat on that next turn, alright? I swap back out, I swap into something, let's say for example, like, Zarude or Cinderace, I force him out, I bring in Blood Moon again next time. Now Blood Moon into Close Combat will kill the Blissey, even if he's max Fizz Def. I know that's like very specific, but this is my way to break through Blissey, because I kind of struggle with it a little bit, depending on what he brings to like surround the Blissey with. This Blood Moon really struggles with Blissey, and I think if I want to easily break through it, this is kind of one of the ways I can do that. to just either, kill it with this or to use this to pivot into one of my physical attackers, if that makes sense. It's a very specific set, but yeah. The taunt is also so that way I can, so Blood Mooning into taunt into close combat is my turn that I want to take, because that way he can't soft boiled and I can just bring it back in. It's very specific, I understand. It's a lot. But yeah, this is here for the Blissey, namely. Otherwise, Blood Moon is just very spammable into this team. Earth Power is also pretty spammable into this team. But yeah, this thing can just do a decent chunk to a lot of his team. We are bringing Wendy's the Diancie with the Assault Vest this week. She's rocking Moonblast, Diamond Storm, Body Press, and Draining Kiss. We are running 248 HP, 8 Special Attack, 252 Special Defense, and a Sassy Nature. This is the only way I don't get 2-hit KO'd by Specs or Bobby. I take 47% max from Specs Moonblast, if he's Modest, I believe, is the exact calc. And Diamond Storm rips that thing apart. And honestly, Diamond Storm, if we can get a defense boost from that, Body Press is really good into this team. And Diancie can actually put in a ton of work. Diancie is very important, mainly for Rabambi. It's also pretty good into the Galarian Moltres if he decides to bring that. And it can be good into Deoxys Speed and the Rotom Heat as well. Deoxys Speed if he doesn't bring Flash Cannon, mostly. But if he doesn't bring Flash Cannon, then this is really good as a check for the Deoxys Speed as well as the Rotom Heat, because Rotom can't really touch this thing. And last but certainly not least, my breaker for today. Out back the Tauros with the Mirror Herb and the Intimidate ability, Close Combat, Wave Crash, Earthquake, Aqua Jet, Max Attack, 80 Defense, 160 or 176 Speed, Jolly Nature. The speed is for Max Jolly Annihilate. My thought process for this is I want to bring this in aggressively on the Annihilate. I want to give him a Defiant boost so I become +2 attack, because that's how the Mirror Herb works. It goes off of what they are boosting by, not what they end up at. So because how Defiant works, him boosting at +2, I am now +2 attack as well. And Wave Crash, if he does not Terra, can just straight up obliterate that fucking thing. Depending on his Terra type, Close Combat, if he wants to Terrastallize into something like a Dragon type, which is what I'm kind of expecting as one of the potential types, if he wants to do that. Even if he is Dragon type, Wave Crash does like 60% to Annihilate. It's kind of fucking ridiculous. But yeah, this thing can rip just absolute holes into Mike's team, and I'm really hoping that I get Tauros to pop off here. This is like the second or third time I've brought Mirror Herb, so Mike might expect it. Or he might not, because it's a playoff match, and that'd be insane. But fuck it, here we are. If I'm going out, I'm going out with a fucking bang. Here we are. But yeah, let's go ahead, let's get right into the battle. I'll see you guys here in a second. Yo guys, what's going on? It's Ross here, bringing you guys a brand new video. We are in the WPF Playoffs Round 1 against WreckItMike. He brought most of what I expected. There is no Rabambi. There is, however, a Rotom Heat. So, he's an asshole for making me kill myself. Because that is me. I am Rotom Heat. Fuck you, Mike. And no, Mike's actually a really nice guy, so definitely show him some love down below along with the rest of the coaches. Why did not expect... We prepped. I did mocks. Shout out to Colin and Thomas for helping me with mocks, as well as Quin. He was in the call for a little bit. There is not a single mock that we did that had Rotom Heat. We had Blissey on it before we had Rotom Heat. There not being a Blissey means Blood Moon is a little bit expendable. Not expendable, but like, you know. So good luck, have fun to Mike. He's Terra Fire Annihilate, and he's going to lead Tentacruel, which I think is okay. Does that mean do I just go Tauros? Yeah, I'm just gonna U-turn out. This should do about 15% if he's max Fizdef. That's about what I expect. No Rocky Helmet, that's good to know. So we know he's physically defensive. Yeah, I think I go Tauros here. Him being Terra Fire Ape is interesting. What do I go into here? Is it... Is it the Blood Moon? No, Blood Moon actually chunks a lot of this team. I think I actually go into Zarude. I don't think you Sludge... I think you T-Spikes here. And I think I can get a bulk up right on turn 1. You could actually flip turn out. You could actually flip turn. I don't care about the chip on Zarude. I'm gonna go Zarude. I don't care if this thing gets chipped. Toxic Spikes. Beautiful. Knockoff does about 35% to this thing. It is the leftovers / Black Sludge. Black Sludge. That's fine. I think I'm just going to knock off here. I'm just gonna knock off here. If it's Sludge, I'm gonna knock off here. Do a little bit. Flip turn out. All right, we're gonna get rid of that thing's item. It's at about 60% now. Okay, does he go Rotom? If he goes Rotom, I think I go Blood Moon. And essentially force him to overheat. Billy Gun, the reliable partner. Okay. I think I have to respect a possible, like, so, okay, here's what I have to do, I think. I think I go Cinderace, because we expected Scizor to come as not a Choice Banded, but a, what's it called? I actually could go Blood Moon. If they U-turn out, is that the worst thing for me? Kind of, not really. I'm gonna go Blood Moon, actually. Blood Moon's a little expendable. I want to go Cinderace, but I want to scout what this thing is first. Toxic Spikes come up, that's fine. He U-turns out, that's fine. 247, that gives me information right now. 42. I didn't see the Life Orb. I didn't see if it was Life Orb. It's Choice Banded. That's Choice Banded. Jolly. That's Adamant Banded. Good to know. That is good to know. These banded Sizzle. That actually probably makes it a little bit easier to deal with. Dexter, what are you? This. I think I just click Blood Moon, if I'm being honest. Overheat would kill. Do I need Blood Moon here? Not particularly. I'm gonna Blood Moon here. He's gonna Light Screen. That's fine. I will go into this. Okay. Do I close combat into eject pack? I could basically get his screens. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take his screens. I'm gonna take screens. I think that's better for me. I don't think you go Annihilate here. I think you could... He's just gonna overheat, that's fine. Alright, so Rotom is gonna kill Blood Moon, that's fine. So Light Screen, overheat. He's also eject pack, that's funny. Okay, so we're actually gonna get momentum here. If he goes Annihilate, do I just go If he goes Annihilate... Billy Gun. Okay, Scissors back. I'm gonna go Cinderace here. Cinderace, I know he's banded Scizor. I know he's banded. Banded Quick Attack. Which is something we expected. Or not necessarily banded, but just Quick Attack in general. It won't 2-hit KO me. I could also Pyro Ball for, like, almost free. Not a lot wants to take this Pyro Ball. I think I'm actually going to do that. I think I Pyro Ball and then, I Court Change. Because this way... Yeah, I'm going to Pyro Ball and then Court Change. If he brings in Tentacruel, I can get the T-Spike up against him. Dexter, this thing comes back out. That's fine. This is going to take a good chunk. Max HP. That might be a 2-hit KO. That looks like it's a roll to 2-hit KO. I'm going to take that. If I could take that, I'll take it. At this point, it's no longer beneficial for me to get the screen, I think. Oh, it doesn't kill. That sucks. Volt Switch. That's a little rough. Okay, that means I die to Deoxys now. But Rotom is really weak. Rotom is really, really weak, which is good for me. Cruella de Vil. Tentacruel comes back out. Toxic Spikes. How many turns? 1 left if he's not Light Clay. I think I Court Change. I'm gonna Court Change here. Because I'm gonna give him the T-Spike now. That's good for me, I think. I like that. So now I have the light screen up. And I'll find out right now if it's Light Clay or not. Dexter comes back out. That's fine. Light screen wore off. That's fine. I think I U-turn here. Yes, I U-turn out. Maybe into Zarude. Actually, no, I U-turn out into Tauros. Yeah, I U-turn out into Tauros. So Cinderace is going to get the kill here. Beautiful. I go Tauros. Fizdef, he should be almost in range of Earthquake with Tentacruel. If he is like max Fizdef, 55 to 63. Actually, that's not bold. 50 to 59. That looks, he could be in range. I'm gonna go into Tauros here. If he goes Deoxys, I go Diancie, because Diancie is a little expendable now because there's no Ribombee. Or do I go Cinderace, actually, and sack that off? No, I think I still want Cinderace. He has to play with the T-Spike now. So either he goes into something that takes the T-Spike. I wonder if I'm actually going to be able to get the Intimidate off on whatever comes in. I don't remember exactly how that works. Cruella de Vil comes back out. That's fine. That is in range of an Earthquake. I've seen that it was Black Sludge. It no longer has the item. I am going to Earthquake and get rid of this. So I don't get the Intimidate, which is fine. Earthquake should knock this thing out. Beautiful. Okay, this brings in Deoxys for free. I go Diancie guaranteed. Yeah, I go Diancie here. Okay. I have not seen Deoxys, I have not seen Garchomp, I have not seen Annihilate. I'm hoping... What am I hoping for? I think I want Deoxys to come in. If Deoxys comes in... Maybe I do go Cinderace, actually. Samaheda, the Sinnoh Champ. That's Garchomp. Okay, I'm gonna go Zarude, actually. I'm going Zarude, guaranteed. And I can knock off there? Probably. Alright, Tank Chomp. Scale Shot. Okay. Bro, he got 5? Are you serious? That sucks. A lot. He got 5 hits. I was at like 95%. I'm at what? Oh god, that did a lot. I think I'm gonna knock off here. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. Give me this knock. Give me this knock. Billy Gun, that's Scizor. That's fine. That's massive for me. I'm okay with that. That's about half. That's looking like no HP investment, Scizor. Do I forfeit my Zarude? I don't think so. I think it's better for me if I forfeit Cinderace. And then... Yeah, I think that's better for me. Cinderace, no item. You dash. 25 to 30, 113, what am I at? I'm at like 37%. I'm gonna go IHOP here. If Cinderace goes down, that's fine. U-turn. Doesn't kill. Okay, if he goes into Garchomp this time, I will, yeah, I go Tauros. Could be Clear Emulate Garchomp. That could be Clear Emulate Garchomp. The Road... I did not expect Rotom at all. Like, at all. If he goes Deoxys, I Quick Attack. If he goes Annihilate... If he goes Annihilate, I go hard Zarude. Or not Zarude, Tauros. If he goes Annihilate, I go hard into Tauros. And just click Wave Crash. Samehada... okay, I can U-turn into... this Garchomp. If it's Tank Chomp, it takes 20. I actually don't mind that at all. I'm gonna U-turn. I'll forfeit my Cinderace here. Yeah, I'm okay with that. You turn out. This, depending on his investment, did about 35-ish. That tells me he doesn't have a whole lot. I died a rough skin, right? Yep. Alright, so I did like 35-ish. And he does Sword Dance. That's fine. Because I go Zarude, click Knockoff, and then Aqua Jet with Tauros. Yes, that is what I do. I actually could knock myself into Salikberry range here. I knock off here, go into Tauros. And that should be in range. Okay, I'm gonna get another knockoff here. Billy Gun. Okay, that comes out. I think actually Tauros wins now. I think. Actually, Necrozma could win. Versus Scizor. Bullet Punch does how much? 24 to 29. I'm at like 35. I'm okay with that damage. Yeah, because then I'll be knocked into Salic range. Um... 28 to 33, that should kill this. That's good. He doesn't Bullet Punch, that's fine. Go Garchomp, be comfortable. Go Garchomp, be comfortable. Let me get my Salikberry. Vegeta, what are you? Annihilate comes in. I go hard Tauros. Or do I actually... I go Tauros. I go Tauros. I can't play risky. Nope. Can't do it. Outback, come on. Attack falls. Gets the Defiant boost. We're +2 now. Okay. Wave Crash does a lot. Wave Crash does 66 to 78 if he does not Terra here, which he shouldn't. Ever. If he does, I think he just outright loses. Come on. Just breathe. I have to remember to breathe. He swaps. That's fine. That's fine. Samehada. That's a... I think that's a throw. This should kill. Beautiful. Deoxys takes about half from Aqua Jet. 50 to 60. I'm clicking Jet. I always click Jet. I always click Jet. That's a little less than half. That's fine. Psycho Boost. This is fine. Tauros, you did well. You did well, my boy. Rest easy. Eject Pack as well? No. Okay, I go Deancey and Moonblast. -2, Flash Cannon. He's not Life Orb. Which means he could be Specs. -1. I eat. I chew it. I chew it. Let's say he Specs, I chew it. Moonblast 52 to 61. I gotta breathe. I gotta breathe. I gotta breathe. I gotta breathe. Come on, we're in the home stretch here. Come on. I think he has to sack this off here to get Annihilate Pin for free. No, he doesn't. Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. Spadef, I'm doing about 40. Leftovers? Okay, he's Terrafire. I could Diamond Storm here. This would be the time to Diamond Storm. Yes. Give me that, 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 give me that. Come on, give me this Annihilate. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, I go into this, I hope for Rock Slide flinches. I need one Rock Slide flinch. If he bulks up here, it's a 2-hit KO, like potential 2-hit KO. I should have thought about the Encore. He stays in and attacks. Does he bulk up? No, he doesn't. Okay. Now, I go back into Deancey and I Diamond Storm. He's +2. Does not 2-hit KO me. Does not 2-hit KO me if he's got no investment. I need this proc. don't know. Should I have gone Necro there? Would Necro have KO'd with, No, I need to... Yeah, I have to go into this first. That's fine. Okay. This is going to come down to whether or not Necrozma outspeeds. $38 to $45. I need Necrozma to outspeed. Okay, so that is base 100. I think Rage Fist. Let's say it's 150. Let's say it's 150. I have to outspeed. I have to outspeed. 38 to 45 is the roll here on max HP Annihilate. Yes! Annihilate down. Deoxys comes in. Terra Blast. I think I have to... If he... I think he specs... If he locks into... If he locks into Psycho Boost, he loses. I need him to Shadow Ball. That's fine. That's fine. Oh my god, please. Okay, so he's not specs. I live the hit, 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 no crit. I live the hit, no crit. Let's go! Yes! Fuck you! Oh my god, good game to Mike. Holy shit. That was a really fucking good game. Holy shit. Oh, I'm gonna fucking cry. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much for watching. Holy shit. I'm fucking... Oh my god, I'm fucking... GG's to Mike, that was a really fucking good game. Holy shit. That literally came down to the oh my god. I'm gonna get out of here before I fucking, like, break. Because I'm about to fucking burst. So, GG's to Mike. We made it to the second round, you guys. We're one step closer to a championship. Come on. Come on. One more.